Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me. I just got back from Pensacola and I just wanted to check in. This is going to be a super quick one today. I met with the young couple that I told you I talked about yesterday. Got a great first vibe from them, read some really good energy, and they say they're coming down. They want to come down and stay, and they're going to be long term, so I'm really excited about that. It's just a good day in general. I'm probably pretty much jacked up because I'll be going home in a couple of days and I'm really needing to get back to my life. But yeah, I just wanted to share something with you real quick today that I picked up while I was in Pensacola, and I was really happy to see it. I saw it, you know, anything like this, it would have been a decent read, but the more I started looking through it, I'm like, wow, this is really a nice magazine. It's called Thrive. It's a plant-based magazine, and this isn't one of your little kind of hippie granola tree-hugging types that looks like it was done in the back of somebody's garage. This is really nice, and some of the faces I'm seeing on here, and I've been seeing more things like this lately, and even if people aren't, you know, full-on vegan, they haven't taken every pledge to drop everything, I'm seeing a lot more stuff that's about plant-based, that's about veganism out there. And I'm seeing a lot of faces that are mainstream here, and I just thought I'd give you a couple examples of them, and just basically telling you why I'm so excited to start seeing the mainstream picking up on plant-based a little bit. Now, like I say, I haven't had a chance to sit down and read it, and I'm sure some of these people are just promoting plant-based. They're not all 100% vegan. I don't get the feeling that this is a 100% vegan magazine, but there's a lot of good consciousness going on here because it's not even just about food and getting healthy and whatever. There's a couple of really good articles on Farm Sanctuary, one on Farm Sanctuary, the aspects of what veganism could do to help the planet, or a more plant-based lifestyle could. And yeah, it was just real exciting to come across this. And some of the people, that's what we need. You know, a little while back, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about that, like sometimes I see every time a celebrity or something says they're vegan or decides to go vegan, vegans and plant-based people try to tear them apart and start picking holes in them. You know what? Even if they're not perfect, even if they don't stick to it, that's a face. That's a fucking pulpit to preach from, my friends. Do you know how much exposure that is to the lifestyle? Maybe that celebrity goes to the lifestyle and maybe they fall off, whatever, and they disappear. Maybe they go back to worse ways than they ever had. But who knows who they're inspiring? Who knows how many people they've inspired to go vegan or plant-based that stuck with it? So let's don't be so quick to tear people down. I love seeing this one because you know, hip-hop. I love hip-hop. I was around when hip-hop started. I might not look like the demographic for hip-hop, but I go way back. I go way back to like 1987, 88. And this player here, he's been around the scene. He's a mogul in the industry. Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons he's vegan. Russell Simmons, he's a yogi. He meditates. He's been a vegan. I'm not going to read because I don't want to make this one too long. No, he went to yoga, so I'm not going to look. I don't know how long he's been vegan, but that's a huge name. That's the hip-hop world. Moby. Now, most people know that, but still, that's mainstream. That's people know these names, and I love that because it's just spreading the message. Moby, been a vegan for 28 years. What do we have here? What do we have here? Oh, this is the one, this is a good article on the farm sanctuary life. I'm talking about Jon Stewart's decision to retire to a farm sanctuary. Let's see, what else? An article here, Mercy for the Animals, one of the largest farmed animal protection organizations in the country, changing the landscape for animals on an international level. Tori Washington, I'll give that for the ladies. Come on, ladies, I know you'll like a little muscle there. Tori Washington. Now, he may not be mainstream, but that's also another aspect of it. Look at this brother. That's vegan. Where do we get our protein? Vegans are wimps. We can't build any muscle. This dude, I don't know who this guy is. This is the badass vegan, John Lewis. 315 pounds full of muscle, energy, and heart. Look at this big guy. He's a wimp. Vegans are wimps. Vegans are pussies. Pardon my language. Look at that. All right. That's about enough. There was one in there. I think it was This guy right here, Marco Borges. I guess he's the guy that came up with the vegan diet that Beyonce and Jay-Z went on for a while. Once again, I don't know that they stuck with it. I don't know how long they stuck with it. They may do things that offend a lot of vegans, but they are out there. Do you know how many people tune in to people like that? So that's just great for me. I mean, you know, this is like, this is the kind of things we need to see. This is a slick cover. This looks like a well-produced magazine with a lot of mainstream people. You got Paul McCartney on the cover right here, and if I had more time to dig through, I could figure out what that was about. I don't know that he's vegan. I see Sugar Ray Leonard on the cover. I see Paul McCartney on the cover. I see Moby on the cover, and I see Russell Simmons on the cover. So that's what we want. We need more and more people. We need this stuff being presented in a mainstream way, presented in a way that mainstream is going to accept it. It's not about, you know, a lot of times people can come into our little world of videos and groups and stuff, and they're just going to think, wow, that's just a bunch of whack stuff, because it's a little bit further than they're ready to understand yet. So anything that moves the consciousness. We're talking about the consciousness of the whole planet. It's not going to move fast. It's not going to jump like that. Any little shifts we make, more plant-based, less consumption of animal products toward the eventual goal of none. But it all helps. No matter how little, less animals are dying. The planet is a little bit better off. So anyway, just a little Saturday message. I hope y'all are having a great weekend. If you like this one, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and I will see you again tomorrow for one more video before I head off to Costa Rica. Peace.